now. He's got the right weapon, but a tough job on his hands. Sociable falls and Sup right behind him.
FUT being careful to try and clear everything other than towards long, and that's where Ordaz will strike a third for him, looking to try and almost close this out alone. Well, eventually, Echo is there to help him.
As strong then as we're seeing in these formative rounds. Sociable being left unchecked. How has he gotten away with that?
He's full blind for like a good 10 seconds. Oh no! The aggression from Echo's worked! Crossed Alley's ult is available, but it's the flash. Never mind. Another full blind kill coming out from Echo.
But they should know there could be a gap, but sneaking his way on top of the boxes worth so much for Eternal Fire. Money on the board for FUT, and it falls flat aside, and the wound proving deadly. 6 locked in for the defensive side, and sure, Sociable will find himself a kill here.
For the confidence.
And they're going to keep going. The ace will be found in the end by Echo. And a 6 an opening. The Molly doesn't force the fight the way they wanted it. Flash, though, is perfect. Fabian somehow stands his ground, though. A double, and he slides in for more, but Sup with a double of his own has pulled us right back into favor for FUT.
Found himself a rifle, but timing is going to... Oh, it should have been perfect! No! Sociable's whiff! And now the shots through the smoke as well! Keep flipping those coins! Every kill, it could go either way. Leaving Sup to try and clutch it out, and he can't quite manage it! Ordaz will hold the line, and what he said.
Reveal, counter flash in play, but he's been blinded himself. They couldn't get out there for more than just the 1 kill, and now the crunch comes in. Sup and Crystalli able to do the damage, pressing forward with another. Now the advantage in the hands of the defenders. Ordaz won't stand his ground, and Echo is left to make another big play. And of course, Echo delivers.
Phoenix, so I don't think it's going to be anything crazy. But dealing with them could be difficult for, well, I was going to say what looked like a good start, but already Necky's just turned it back, and now Ordaz has found another. They walked up into a beast.
But it does exist, and they have a chance. They did.
Never mind, it doesn't exist anymore. Because Izzy has managed to hit a collat. Ordaz has got his back as well. This leaves only 2 remaining. Hey, you remember that last?
With these guys, I would say it would, but I see it's not. They're being patient, they're being passive, and in the end, they're being victorious. 13-5, a lesson taught down on that stage, but class is not dismissed just yet. Side where they've been spotted first in the choke point, then by the camera in wide. They should know the numbers are here. The rotates are in from Eternal Fire. The eye distracted on those players in heaven, but 2 close range kills from Zeus.
How many more?
Has delivered them from what would have been disaster. They're clearing Fabian as well. And well, yeah, when Zeus hits 3 no-scopes like that to the finish line, and they'd somehow still trip over themselves on the side of FUT. Yet now, clean at least in the first 4, and the trades are spectacular. A chance for Necky to catch them off guard. They clear him, but he still finds a double and makes it out alive.
Oh, he's done incredibly well. He was tagged low by the first guy. Maybe a little bit audacious, though. He wanted more. Fighting the stack and go back in the other direction. Echo is there, though. And he has been dangerous, at least on the last map. Bit of a mistake coming out. No way! How's he got 3 from there? Of all the rounds that he could steal, this should not have been the one.
To play for, this being one of them. But the time is against them. The numbers are as the trades keep on going in. Leaving FUT with that even position to play from. Ordaz, though, doubling, tripling up, has brought the round right back for Eternal Fire. That felt like we were waiting for the inevitable ending. But FUT, they've lost against the numbers again. Where are they setting up? Well, you're about to find out where the judge is. Sup! That is ridiculous. And he goes for more. Of course he goes for more.
I like how Echo's spam with the body with the classic. It's like,
here we go.
But I'm not a FUT doubter like you. Big flash coming in from Zeus. He'll be shut down. Izzy in with the double. And now it seems like Eternal Fire have finally found that flame on this map. Early success. Sociable brings it back, but it's a 1v3 as he falls.
The amount of rounds they have to play with, they might just want to go for this. They're lined up perfectly, though. And Izzy, what a round from him.
Rare to come back into it. It's about confidence. It's about building up that we could have done it. Attitude for the next.
Oh my God.
Every fight, you feel the weight of the blade digging deep into Eternal Fire. As now Sociable stands alone. He'll finish it. The leader of FUT with the Red Bull clutch. Back in. Izzy's just made a big mistake.
Echo's low. Timing is going to be huge. That's now SOP with a rifle and Ultimate online. We talk about the mistakes of one side. Well, we're witnessing the mistakes of the other, but that's a bigger problem. That's a spike down. All the opportunity in this round may have just faded in the blink of an eye. A wraparound from SOP. Needs to hit a shot, needs to give some space, and it's not going to be happening. Echo even on low HP. It's a double up of triples. Another to add to the collection. A couple of openers already for SOP. A big round for him individually, and he's got Sociable alongside him. In fact, they're continuing to battle. And it comes down to just one man remaining, and Sociable will end the round within about 25 seconds.
The stage, but this one didn't return. He left you for dead, and now he's coming back to finish the job. A double from SOP right after the timeout. FUT miles in the lead. Damage even done through the smokes, doubling down on every upper hand they have. And SOP is gunning for them, running it down on Audaz. You can see the moment that his mind turned to the ace. 3 kills though, more than enough. As the scoreline now stands equal.
And gives away that ace site. The hold has not been fantastic either though. Another opportunity for FUT.
Given the Garden of Eden, but the apple tree for the rest to go. Echo hears them steaming out of heaven. He's in the perfect position. And finally, the spray finds its mark, but SOP now on the defuse, draws them into the fight, lands the first and the ult, almost there. But Echo, ever the hero of Eternal Fire. Inside the pit, nade goes through, it's forced them forward. The Viper is the one to be caught. Now the pit goes down and everything crumbles to ash and ruin for Eternal Fire. The flame once so bright, dimmed and snuffed out by FUT. Then the Turkish derby that goes the way of the favorites. The banner of old flies once more as FUT lock in London.